got Gummy and Buzzeh. I don't know which is which. They look like the same person. Like one of them, like
one of them shaved.
One of these people looks like the final evolution of the other. I don't know which one is which.
There's a lot of Pokemon going on the screen is what we're talking about.
Right. None of these people look gummy whatsoever. Like, I assume they have gums. Like, assuming they go to the dentist, I assume they still retain their gums. But none of them look like they are gum.
Well, do any of them not have any teeth, though? Because that would be a nice indicator.
Yeah, let's go. How about you go ask?
Yeah, okay.
How about you go find out?
I'm just going to ask him to smile for the camera real quick.
Right. Be like, hey, well, nobody's smiling right now. We have some intense competition.
Well, Katakiri was smiling.
Yeah, he was for a second. Yeah. And we have Lucina and Palutena. That's what they're bringing to the table. Two of the gummiest characters, as everyone knows.
Apparently, the number 3 waifu is Palutena.
That's a... I wouldn't play her then. I'd play someone of a higher caliber if that was my ranking, but I don't make people's choices for him.
Yeah, he does not play for the waifu material. He plays for the victory, and right now Palutena is seeming to do a lot of damage, so maybe that's the correct choice for him.
Absolutely. Roaring out to an early start here. See, it looks like Gummy and Buzzeh are having a little bit of trouble just maintaining their position on the stage here. Having a lot of struggles here. They're both getting knocked off quite a bit. But now here comes the roar of Buzzeh, trying to come back in and make something out of it as Gummy swings that sword around with flair.
Currently, oh, I was about to say, yeah, both red team in disadvantage. They do safely get back, though, not really taking all too much. But he's charging that jet hammer.
He is ready. My man was ready.
His teammate.
My man was ready to go. Oh!
Catches both of them out there. Not a terrible trade, frankly.
From center stage to the center of heaven, say hi to St. Peter at the pearly gates. Here they come roaring in. That Meta Knight hanging out on that top platform, just waiting for the opportunity to strike.
Yeah, that off stage in that advantage state when he gets it, he is so good. So if he gets any of those opportunities, he will be milking it, I'm sure.
Buzzeh still retaining that stock, doing a great job of staying out of harm's way, even at 113, managing to live despite all the trouble until now, as we're back to even. So far, an evenly matched set, as no one can really seem to find anything to combine their forces. Everyone's got a nice one-on-one. They'll get momentum for a second, and they just can't seem to keep it going.
Yeah, but right now we're seeing a solid lead out of red team. This would be a bit of an upset, as Katakiri and Arconi are two of Columbus's best players.
Katakiri, a Columbus legend going back 6 or 7 years, and Arconi, who in the last couple of years has really made a name for himself, rising up on the PR. A really solid team. Gummy and Buzzeh are holding their own, though, as they do have a stock advantage.
Oh, charging up the hammer, but hitting his own teammate, doing a bit of shield damage to the opponent, but not much else.
Able to make it back onto stage, and now we've come into a 1v1. That Meta Knight just soaring above, waiting like a vulture to strike down, or like a seagull on your hot dog at the beach.
Okay, he's got a bit of that team combo there going, and the forward air off stage will, what do you call it?
We'll take care of that Palutena, and now Katakiri and Arconi have reversed their fortunes. They do have a stock lead, but that DDD is in a precipitous situation. But making the most of it, just grabbing and wailing on them, taking all comers and just throwing them into the abyss.
Yeah, the super armor jet hammer coming through there, saving him from the attack.
Ran into his own Gordo. That's treason where they come from.
Yeah, that's now 3 shield breaks we've seen so far. I'm going to keep count of them because
some big boppers, some whoppers out here, the #1 at Burger King. And now an even stock again after that share stock, but this DDD has to be careful. Sends a Gordo out there with some shield pressure and forcing Gummy to run away and retreat. Waiting for a moment.
Yeah, but right now it's blue team managed to even this up pretty well, though.
Oh, explosive flame catches that, and then combo right into the pause.
Bad thing. Let's see what they elect to do. Maybe a neutral reset here.
Looking like a neutral reset here. They're going right back in on it. A brief interlude from the pause screen, an unannounced guest appearance. We thought our venue was capped, but the pause screen said, "No, I'm here too." And
all right, so Palutena losing her stock there. I'm still a little bit set off by that. The random appearance of the pause screen.
Gummy and Buzzeh in a dangerous spot. If Gummy can make it back, though, he has a shot. Has to take care of this DDD. This DDD is the situation that has to be resolved. Look at him. He just waddles threateningly. Has a big blue hammer. And just missed. Oh, tried for the counter. That was definitely the right idea.
But finishes him off with forward air. This is still very much doable.
Gummy at high percent has a chance. Here comes the juggle.
Disadvantage for the taunt.
A brief taunt as your opponent lands. Taunts as his opponent is landing. Literally landing in front of him. And rather than do anything, he simply taunts. Incredible stuff.
That is very courageous, but if he loses this...
A whiff from the Meta Knight in the down smash from Gummy as he holds on and takes care of it.
That was okay. That was incredible. I don't even know what to... okay.
Taunt into patiently, confidently waiting it out, running in, and then hitting the down smash, just spinning with that sword, mowing the lawn all around you and taking care of all the grass. And a solid first game. Solid first game from Gummy and Buzzeh. Not what people might have expected. Katakiri and Arconi been around for a long time. What do they have to do differently to avoid going down 2-0 in an early in-bracket upset?
Yeah, well, of course, there are two very good, like, 1v1 players, but as it might be, they might not have, you know, practiced up the team combos and the team play beforehand and, like, really sat down and strategized. And that means a lot here in doubles. Like, you can't just get through on that single skill alone.
Right. Gummy and Buzzeh, who appear to be the same person at different life stages, have a lot of synergy and a lot.
I think those are called brothers.
Oh.
I think that's how that works.
But if you're a twin, you're in the same life stage.
Oh, well, are they twins? I don't even know.
I don't think they're twins. I mean, I'm just looking at them. Like, maybe they are. I just don't think they're twins. I think one of them is like the other one's dad.
Yeah, maybe this is Papa Lobster.
Maybe this is Papa Lobster Part 2. Papa
we're seeing the home screen pop up again. All right, it's gone again. We're not sponsored by Fortnite.
No, we're not.
But
they're still making an appearance.
Can we pretend that we're streaming Fortnite? I hear people love watching that.
Let me tell you, we've had some epic games so far here at COS 2019. This is Game Arena in Outer Haven's own COS 2019 from Hillard, Ohio. It's a pleasure to have you here as we've capped out this venue. But right now, Gummy and Buzzeh are looking to cap out Katakiri and Arconi in what would be a shocking Round 3 upset.
Yeah, do you know from what region Gummy and Buzzeh are from?
I have no idea. I'm not sure. Probably Willy Wonka and the Chocolate. Well, Buzz Lightyear's from space, so that's probably who Buzzeh is.
Okay. Maybe so they're from space. So are two twins from space?
Yeah.
From different stages of life, but they are twins.
Right, space twins. That'd be a good band.
That's how space twins work.
That's how space works, yeah. I don't know if you guys.
See, time is relative. So, okay, currently we're seeing a more even match here. Nobody's getting a quick lead. I mean, that last match was very even.
Very even, but Gummy and Buzzeh were able to clutch it out. Solid stuff here in Katakiri and Arconi. This Meta Knight just staying out of the way of danger. Doing a good job so far. So just letting the big boys fight it out. And that DDD is managing to hold its own. So that's what you need to do.
Yeah, just it's hard sometimes for him being such a big body. He's getting hit by everything for the most part.
Right. Here comes Katakiri climbing back in.
Oh,
and there comes Buzzeh. That hammer was out.
Oh, that's just terrifying every time.
Gummy able to just stay out of the way.
Oh, almost breaking the shield there again. Got to be careful. He's not afraid to use that shield breaker.
Ooh, and that shield was in a dangerous spot. Gummy has to be careful. Buzzeh and Gummy from Tennessee, evidently, and Gummy just got sent back to Tennessee. He's going to take a moment to regroup over there and then come on back to Columbus.
Yeah, but DDD at such a high percent, this could be evened up stock-wise real quick.
Absolutely. Manages to dodge that Gordo and go right into the fray. This DDD has to get taken care of quick. Both of Blue Team's characters are at high percent.
Yeah, but they can't finish either one of them out. 182%, still kicking, has so much rage.
And still living, just running off that stage and waiting it out.
That jet hammer is going to be terrifying now.
Absolutely.
Oh, but he is gone.
Does manage to take care of him. Meta Knight still on that third stock.
Yeah, and so going way out there for those edge guards. As I said, he is very confident off stage. That back air is enough to take. Sorry, back throw is going to be enough to take him out.
Gummy going for confident counters. Definitely believes in his ability there. Hasn't landed one yet, but if he does, it'll be massive.
He has landed one, but it was not a kill.
That's right. But only one. He's gone for 5 or 6 of them. He is definitely confident in his ability to read and react to his opponents.
Yeah, but of course, also just like the fact that, you know, it is this big super armored blow is a terrifying enough thing to have an effect on the neutral.
Massive. Gummy or Buzzeh able to stay just out of the way of that roaring penguin body. Imagine just a giant penguin in a suit swinging a hammer at you. Truly terrifying. Yeah. That's what our protagonists, Lucina and Palutena, are faced with here.
And do you hear the sounds he makes?
Yeah, it's horrifying.
It's terrifying. I didn't even think penguins can make those noises.
I don't think they can.
But the penguins of the giant variety,
yeah,
sure can.
they are different. They are evolved. I mean, penguins can't fly, but that hasn't seemed to stop DDD here. Waiting things out. Oh, a Gordo right to the face. The representative of Gordo Nation coming in strong. Oh, he did not
enough
expect
to save his king though.
Did not expect Gummy to be there. Not one bit.
And once again, not connecting with that jet hammer.
Gummy able to successfully shield and fight through the fray. There's a lot going on in this match. A lot of projectiles, and then always this waiting vulture-like Meta Knight ready to jump in and take care of business. There comes the up smash to take care of Gummy's second stock. Red team now down to their last stock apiece. Has to take care of this Meta Knight quickly to even the game. Almost did it there, but the Meta Knight lives.
Yeah, I did like the use of the Meta Knight as a teammate, using him to suck him up and throw him at the teammates. He does, of course, come out as a star, which does damage.
Using your own teammate as a weapon. Oh, he tried to juggle him and send him up and away, but he couldn't quite manage it. Oh, Meta Knight swiped off that platform like shooing a fly off of your screen door, but doesn't quite get the kill.
And all that time spent off stage is scary for DDD, because he just leaves him vulnerable, and he is on his last stock.
Right. Eventually, you run out of jumps. It would be very tough for Blue Team if that DDD was to lose its stock. Ooh, Meta Knight acting like a guardian, literally physically shielding the presence of the DDD to present an onslaught.
Trying to edgeguard both of them. Oh, no. Oh, get out of there, board.
Big hammer, sending Buzzeh away. And now Gummy in a precipitous situation, right in the middle of danger between a rock and a hard place, or rather a hammer and a helmeted Meta Knight.
All right, so it does land that time, and it will take the stock, and that's why he's been charging it up so often. Just wants that big hit.
I mean, you can't run when there's a Meta Knight just hopping around, like just jumping with those little wings and flipping all around. You can't run through that. It's literally a bat. It's like running through a swarm of bats.
Yeah.
It's like running through a swarm of bats. One could say he got stuck between a hammer. Well, I mean, those hammers are made of rocks, right? Just wooden rocks.
Yeah, wooden rocks.
Which are trees.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
They had their wooden rocks, and then the Meta Knight was flipping around. And Meta Knight's a bat, right?
Yeah.
Because he has wings. So you could say that he was stuck between a rock and a bat place. Or alternatively, you could not say that and just keep watching COS 2019, presented by Outer Haven and Game Arena.
That happened.
We have a great Game 3 set here between Katakiri and Arconi, two Columbus legends, and Gummy and Buzzeh, who are holding their own in a respectable fashion.
Yeah, we're currently 1-1, so we're seeing a very close set here, which is what we like to see, of course. And I would like to mention that I do like Katakiri and Arconi's team comp. They have the two Kirby bad guys teaming up here.
All right, very thematic, one could say. So Gummy and Buzzeh, it was a close game one, but they did manage to take it. And then Katakiri and Arconi were able to adjust. What did Gummy and Buzzeh have to do to return the favor?
I feel like they don't really have to change too much different. Like, you know, they were able to take the first set, albeit it was very close with the 2v1 comeback.
Yeah, the first game with a great comeback from Gummy,
Yeah, so it's there's not too much adjustments that need to be made. I think it's more of a thing of execution. There's so many factors that are at play here in these double matches, so we'll see if they're able to clutch it out this time once again. Starting on game 3 here.
Blue team doing their best to retain central stage position here at Central Ohio Smash Tournament, but not quite able to make it happen. There comes that Meta Knight pairing a Gordo. Gordos are immune to swords, evidently.
Yeah, that's just math.
Right. Solid stuff so far. That explosive flame right to the center of the stage, like a landmine of sorts. Doesn't quite land it, though. Blue team doing a great job of commanding center stage, but there comes Buzzeh in with that Palutena jump to stay out of it.
The Tornado, a good edgeguard tool, but unfortunately getting his own teammate in the 2-frame.
Very unfortunate. And now this DDD has to come back in, charge up that hammer, and get swinging. Gordo is out, following up with the hammer. He's ready to go, and he just misses as Gummy's able to jump up above and stay out of the way.
Yeah, once again, getting punished for that hammer usage.
I mean, it's a big risk. It's like in baseball, man. You swing for the home run, you might strike out.
Ooh, that was a nice parry here, and now he's trying to hold his own here against both of these characters. I almost said Fire Emblem characters, but not quite.
Not quite. Palutena would be a Fire Emblem character if in a different world. Like Palutena is probably, out of all the non-Fire Emblem characters, Palutena is probably the most Fire Emblem-like character.
You're saying
like,
she's pretty anime.
Yes,
right?
that's exactly what I'm saying. Right. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, look at the green hair, man.
Yeah.
There's a Lucina alt that has green hair. Same idea.
Ooh, the up air isn't. Oh no, actually not enough.
Not quite enough to take care of it, but we also saw Gummy go away at the same time. A bit of confusion as both members of Red Team were sent high into the sky.
Yeah, so now it's looking a bit scary for Red Team, but still very doable. That DDD is almost on his last stock.
And now in a dangerous position here, as this DDD is almost on its last stock. Now, this Meta Knight has not lost a stock yet, so great stuff for Blue Team as they do have stocks to burn. But against good competitors like Gummy and Buzzeh have been playing, you got to be careful with those stocks. Yeah. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Ooh,
and that
almost got
DDD,
the full charge
Katakiri was
down
almost
on that
gone.
Lucina.
Katakiri was almost gone, and Buzzeh coming roaring in to take care of business.
Yeah, quick double kill, putting themselves into the stock lead now.
Solid stuff, and now they do have this advantage. They have to hold on to it. But
they
here comes that DDD.
Oh, unfortunately, Palutena able to get there quick enough to disrupt it, so not quite getting anything out of it.
Nothing quite doing on that. There comes that Gordo. Hit it back, but at the cost of its own physical welfare. I guess you do count as a reflector if you reflect it back with your own body. It just hurts a lot. And there goes that hammer, ready for anyone to come on in. Using that Gordo and throwing it away, but it just misses. Man, imagine swallowing a big spiky ball. DDD must be one tough, salty spittoon type of guy.
Yeah, that man eats his nails in the breakfast with no milk.
Right. Oh, went for that counter again. Gummy not able to find them, but really with some confidence going for those on a consistent basis. Oh, just missing with the hammer shot. And there comes a Gordo sailing in, but it will mean nothing as its owner has been castigated.
Yeah, and we're seeing this is now a scary position for Blue as they have that very high % orb there, which could get killed maybe by this back throw. Not quite. Getting saved by the DDD. Very good team play.
Saved by the bell if there was a bell on that hammer, which there isn't, but because that'd be kind of annoying if there was. Speaking of annoying, this Meta Knight is probably making Buzzeh kind of mad, and he said, I am annoyed. Get out of here.
Out of there. Getting rid of him immediately.
Took care of him, and now a difficult situation for Blue Team. They're relying on a DDD and all of his Gordos as his teammates.
Yeah, so we had Gummy had this opportunity, and
there's the shield break.
Oh,
Buzzeh has to save him.
He does get the save.
And Buzzeh, like Buzzeh Cohen, the famous Jeopardy player, manages to get his teammate out of Jeopardy.
Almost killed with that forward air there. The down tilt, trying to two-frame with it. And right now, DDD just can't get back on stage.
Just wailing away. When you have that much bulk,
there.
That penguin can jump, but not that high. And Buzzeh and Gummy pulling off the upset here in winners quarters finals. Tennessee representing strong. The only 10i seed was right there on that screen. And it would be...
is this how we're going to end every set?
Well, if you took the two, 10, right? How do you get 10 out of a 2? There was a 2-1 score, right?
Yeah.
So you take 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Times 1. Mm-hmm. What do you have?
2.
Yeah, and then you add 8. That's how you get 10. And 8 is the amount of people that are in a doubles match.
If, in that particular doubles match, there are 8 people.
Right, and if they're all playing ice climbers.
Oh, yeah.
If they're all playing ice climbers, there are 8 people in there. And if you add the 2 times the 1, yeah. And then
did you multiply the 2 times by the 1 yet?
Right.
We'll wait.
We have done this. We've done this. Yes.
Okay.
Please try to keep up.
Okay.
Right. And so you take the 2-1, and let's look at it this way. Mm-hmm. Let's give people the benefit of the doubt and say that not everyone wants to play ice climbers all the time because they're not a very good character.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Right. So someone doesn't have to play ice climbers.
Okay.
In order to add some flexibility, some versatility to our metaphor, you can take 2 plus 1.
Okay.
What's that? 3.
3.
Right. And then if you have that, then all you need is to add 7. So someone doesn't even have to play ice climbers. They can just play a regular
now
character.
The question though is how many Gordos does DDD have with him?
Well, that's the thing.
There you go.
If DDD's throwing